Okay, and now we're going to welcome to the studio Tasneem Baig, who's going to be chatting to Wendy about that incredible once-in-a-lifetime pilgrimage to Mecca. Or perhaps, do people make it more than once? I don't know, but you will...
You can go, but it's obligatory to go once.
Okay, good. So I'll hand you over to Wendy.
Yes, well, can I start off by welcoming you, Tasneem. It's so nice to have you here today. We are going to talk about the Hajj, but maybe we can start off by putting into context, by starting off with what is Islam based on?
I'll start by thanking and praising Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and sending salutations on Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam and his family and his companions. Thanks for having me here. Islam itself means peace. It's more than a religion, it's a way of life you lead. And it's based on 5 pillars. The first one being Shahada, or the faith, which we take the proclamation, which is Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadar Rasulullah, which means I bear witness that none deserves to be worshipped except Allah, and that Prophet Muhammad is his messenger. The second one is the prayer, which we perform 5 times a day. And then the third is zakat, or charity, which is obligatory on every Muslim to give it to the needy. And the fourth is Saum, or fasting, the month of Ramadan. And the fifth pillar is the Hajj, which is the pilgrimage to Mecca.
Well, first of all, why Mecca?
The foremost very important thing is Allah had chosen that place for us. And he instructed Prophet Ibrahim to build a house of Allah, which is the Kaaba, in that very place. And Prophet Ibrahim obliged, and he built that house, the Kaaba, for us to go and worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. One more thing was very important is Allah himself has mentioned in the Quran, chapter 2, verse 96, the first sanctuary for the mankind was that at Mecca, which is now Mecca, and it is a blessed place, and it has guidance for its people, and that is the reason Mecca.
Right. And this is all before the birth of Muhammad, who we often think of Islam starting with Muhammad, but it was before.
Yes, there were prophets before him, and it is mentioned in the Quran by Allah that there have been messengers and prophets before Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. They had come and gone, they had preached Islam, and then Prophet Muhammad was the last prophet which came.
Okay. Well, now let's zero in on the actual Hajj, which is one of the pillars of Islam. What happens? What do you have to do? When I've got lots of questions about it. So, first of all, maybe when does it happen? When is the big Hajj?
The time for the Hajj has been prescribed again by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the Quran, in chapter 2, Al-Imran. It says in the surah, Hajj has to be done in such and such months. So we go to Hajj, perform it once a year in Dhul Hijjah, which is the Islamic month. And it is for 5 days. It lasts from 8th Dhul Hijjah to the 12th Dhul Hijjah of the Islamic calendar.
And the Islamic calendar is a lunar calendar, is that right? So it changes each year. So, you know, one year it might be in February, another time it might be in November, you know.
Yes.
Over time.
Yes.
Over time.
Yes, it does. And it's got 29 days and 30 days.
Right, yeah. Okay, so you book your trip to Hajj.
Mm-hmm.
What happens?
Once there are certain prerequisites of Hajj.
Right.
Who needs to take? He must be a Muslim, he must be an adult, and they should be of sound mind, they should be free, and they should have the ability to perform the rituals there.
Right. And when you say he, you do mean he or she?
Yes, he or she. Yes.
Right.
Both.
Yes. Okay. Now, I've just been told we're going to have to stop here. I will have a piece of your music and we'll come back to what happens when you're actually at Mecca. And what's your piece of music you've chosen?
It's a nasheed about the Hajj, so I hope you all enjoy it.
Thank you.